Hi, friends. It's actually Thursday, and I owe you an apology. I'm sorry. I got so wrapped up in this week and realized last night when we were all watching a movie together for Chris's birthday that I hadn't come in and shared devotions with you. And I apologize. This week has kind of been one of those weeks where I'm not quite sure exactly which day it is because I've just been doing different things on different days. And truthfully, I lost complete track of the fact that it was Wednesday. I was more concerned with making sure that Chris had an enjoyable birthday. So, if you get a chance, you want to wish him a happy belated birthday. February 10th, yesterday, was his birthday. So, if you feel like it, go ahead and wish him a happy birthday. We've finished recording services for this week. And so, yes, I'm a little bit more makeup than you normally see. But I owe you an apology. So please forgive me. I'm sorry. And hopefully, when you do have a chance to watch this, it will still be meaningful. For the last 4 weeks, this will be the fifth, we have talked about caring for one another, how we encourage each other, how we share light with each other through the time of Epiphany. And this Sunday will be Transfiguration Sunday, and it's the last Sunday within the time of Epiphany. And we talked about how Epiphany is a time of light. And I want to end our time of sharing light and sharing encouragement with you, talking about how you share encouragement with your family, with those who are immediately around you. Now, you might be in a household of one, or you might be in a noisy household full of crazy kids and homework schedules and busy lives and doing wonderful things. And maybe you're somewhere in between. I know that, no, it's not always crazy here, but we have a house full of ourselves and a talkative dog as well. And it gets crazy sometimes, doesn't it? Not everybody is encouraging or uplifting, and it's not always delightful and fun. Let's put it that way. There are crazy times. There are times of anger. There are times of frustration. But we know there are times of joy, of laughter, of running around, of playing games. And we know that all of it is in between. There are days where people struggle and others in the household are having a wonderful day. And then it's the opposite side. How do we care for each other during those times? How do we lift each other up? Those are hard days, aren't they? Those are days when we wonder how to do it. Growing up, my household was no exception either. I have a brother and a sister. They are both 2.5 years younger than me. They're twins. And in some ways, we could not be more different. But in many ways, we're a lot alike. And that's hard for us to deal with sometimes. That's hard to share space when there's so much the same. And truth be told, we are all strong personalities. Or, well, at least 4 of us are. My mother, God bless her, is the one who holds most of it together and probably is the one who prays the hardest when all 5 of us are home, including spouses and grandchildren. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's a little bit chaotic, but it's joyful. It is sometimes strange, but there's a lot of laughter. And it's good to be together. You may not have siblings. You may not be able to see them. I know this is a time when many people can't see their families. But I want to ask you, how do you still care for your families? How do you encourage and love them? How do you show light to them when you're close to them in the same house or miles away? There are many ways, and some of them are favorites, some of them are difficult. But are you doing them? Are you reaching out? Are you letting them reach out to you? I'm thankful because my sister a while ago, or maybe it was my mother, and I don't remember which one. I think at this point it probably doesn't matter. We have a text thread that has been going for a while, and it's silly things that make us laugh during the day. It's, I'm thankful I have you on challenging days. It's, please pray for my coworker because I can't do it alone. It's the fun things that you can share. And it's challenging sometimes, but not often. My dad and I usually end up calling, or my mother and I usually end up calling. And usually I call Dad when I need something fixed or help fixing something. I call Mom to laugh. My sister and I usually text back and forth because both of us have busy families. How do you care for your family? There are ways that you do. There are normal ways. What's your favorite? When you care for your family, do you pray for them? Do you regularly ask God's protection for them? There are days where I'm very good at that. I'll be honest. There are also days where I forget. But I know that on the days where I forget, they will remember. And I would hope that on the days when I remember and they forget, they know that I'm there too. So on this last Wednesday/Thursday, I would ask that as we end our time of Epiphany, as we end our time and begin Lent shortly, learn and figure out or redo or remember, or however you'd like to put it, how to care for your own family, those who are closest to you, those who know you the best, those whom you know you can rely on, and those who know they can rely on you. Maybe they're blood relatives, maybe they're not. That part doesn't matter. It's how you care and treat them, and how you uplift them and encourage them. Remember, we talked about light, we talked about encouraging, we talked about loving, and we talked about presence. All of those are essential for family. Care for, uplift, and encourage. And I dare you to watch what happens. I would dare you to say, watch what God can make happen. As we close this week, I would invite you to pray for your families. Pray for the ones who are far away. Pray for the ones within your own household and everywhere in between. Pray for them. See what happens. See what God can do. And in the meantime, don't forget, you, friends, beloved brothers and sisters, are a child of God, worthy of God's love and grace. Be well.